Welcome to another episode. To the breadbasket of Europe. I'm not entirely sure where that's from, where that is yet. We made our guesses last month, but I don't remember what we said. We probably should have gone back and watched and found out.
No.
Anyways, I'm host. He's Meteorological Observation Post. And
Wait a minute.
Do you want me to repeat it?
Yes.
Meteorological Observation Post.
Gotcha.
We're observing logical meteors today. This is Taste Buds. The name's so dumb, I leave a bad taste in your mouth. Just like the tagline. I hate myself more and more every time I have to say that.
You know when you made it up.
I know. That doesn't help. You can see he's not a loyal customer anymore. They didn't like him. Didn't like him enough. Ah, it is Ukraine. I'm certain that's the one I guessed last month. Oh, okay. This should be an interesting one. I've never even thought about food from Ukraine. Like, yeah, you thought of like Russian food and stuff like that, but never Ukraine. This is a new one. I'm kind of excited for it. What about you, Meteorological Observation Post? What are your thoughts on Ukraine?
Chance of rain.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I'm actually really excited for it.
Some good stuff in here.
Gonna be some European chocolate, it looks like. Potato booms.
Is that like a... Alright, well, before we get too far into digging, without actually digging, we'll just do the first one right on the top. Yeah? Yeah. Called Potato Boom Original Sticks. Corn sticks with potato, veal, and adjika flavor. I don't know what adjika flavor is. Hold up, don't eat it yet. I gotta read the description.
Smells like barbecue.
Yeah.
Based off the picture, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. So,
like a curry.
potato and onion, potato boom. That's literally how it's written. That wasn't me being confused that time.
Potato and onion, potato boom.
Yeah. French fries. Hot, greasy, crisp, and salty. They're the quintessential American snack, and maybe the quintessential Ukrainian snack too. In Ukraine, they serve a delectable dish called pan-fried potatoes consisting of sliced potatoes fried in oil. While they might sound the same as French fries, there are two major differences. One, instead of being dunked in a fryer, they're browned on the stovetop, and two, they've got onions.
Already sounds better.
It does. Before adding the potatoes, locals saute onions in butter, giving the dish a rich, savory, caramelized flavor. Luckily, you can experience Ukraine's oniony treat for yourself with this snackified version of pan-fried potatoes. Although we should warn you, after one bite of these, you'll definitely want to try making some of your own. Look on the back. That looks like a typo. Look on the back of your Ukrainian map to get an authentic recipe.
Well, we didn't get the onion one. If you look on the picture, it's a different thing.
Oh, yeah. So they not only had a typo and anything, but we have the veal adjika flavor, not the onion flavor.
No.
So that's interesting.
It smells like barbecue. Or curry.
That's very, very interesting, actually.
This might get spicy. Smells good though.
Yeah, it smells like a generic barbecue.
Mmm.
Spicy? I'm going to say no, judging by your reaction.
No, not at all. I really like that texture. It's not like... Oh, it's different than... It's like... What are they called? Andy's fries or whatever? Andy Cat fries?
Yeah, like the cheese for the hot fries. And
I like this texture more. I like that flavor.
I don't know how I feel about the flavor, honestly.
It's kind of sweet. A little sweetness to it.
I'm trying to think of something I could compare it to, and I really can't think of anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna really like those.
I think they're alright. They're alright, meteorological observation posts.
I'm gonna snack on these throughout the entire video.
That's what they're for, I suppose.
Oh.
Alright, meteorological observation post. What's next?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey. Onion.
Oh, snap.
Like flat.
Is there another one?
Wait,
yeah,
so
there is. I read the wrong one.
Oh. Yep.
He's not very observant for an observation post.
Another U for post.
Well, you know. Well, why don't you read off the other one, and we'll eat the onion one this time.
Sounds good. Veal and Adjica potato boom. Roast veal and Adjica flavored crisps. I have no idea what Adjica is.
Maybe they'll tell us.
I knew!
Yep, that's what I thought. It had a little bit of a ketchup taste to it.
Every country has a favorite condiment. The US has ketchup, Italy has pesto, Mexico has salsa, and Ukraine, they have Adjica. This mildly spicy sauce is made with carrots, tomatoes, garlic, and chili pepper, and serves as an accompaniment to, well, pretty much anything. It's slathered on bread, poured into soup, drizzled atop vegetables, mixed into scrambled eggs, and most commonly paired with meat. In fact, the name Adjica comes from the word for salt, which should give you an indication of how pervasive the condiment is. Now it's time for you to try it. See if you can taste the spices, basil, paprika, chili, garlic, bay leaves, that make up the distinctive, pungent flavor.
It was pungent.
Then see if you agree with the statement. We just found your new favorite condiment.
Oh, let's try these onions now. Doesn't appear to be as much in the bag as there is the other one either.
Whoa. Mmm. These ones have a different texture.
That's definitely going to be the worst one.
Mm.
I don't like that.
I really like that.
Nope.
Yummy, yummy.
Onion flavor. Not for host. Nope. I need that.
Let's like one more though.
The Adjica flavor is a little agitating. That was a stretch, but I dedicated to it. Alright. Yeah. Oh. What are you doing to me, Ukraine? Ooh, dark chocolate caramel cinnamon.
Yep.
I like the sounds of that.
Me too.
Milk chocolate with cinnamon caramel flavoring. Confession. No one is eating this chocolate in Ukraine. To be clear, these chocolates are extremely popular. Just not right now. You see, over 75% of Ukrainians practice Orthodox Christianity. Wait, what? You see, over 75% of Ukrainians practice Orthodox Christianity and are currently in the middle of Great Fast. Oh, okay. A Lenten period from March 11th to April 27th, during which foods like dairy, eggs, meat, and sugar are strictly avoided. As this yum contains both milky chocolate and sugary caramel, it's pretty much off limits for locals participating in the Great Fast. But it won't be that way for long, given the chocolate's creamy texture and sweet cinnamon flavor. Be glad you can try it now before it starts flying off store shelves again next month.
Okay, I'm glad.
Sword Natural Sweets. This was made February. What? Date of production says February 1st, 2019. Expiry date January 7th, 2019? Or do they do it backwards? Is the day first and then the month? Is that how they do it?
What?
But yeah, that makes way
Day
more sense.
first, yeah. Because it's Europe.
Ooh, look at these little chocolates. I like this presentation. I think this is the fanciest presentation we've had yet.
Yep.
I'm a fan. You've already won me over. This is a big step up from those monstrosity things.
I'll have another one. I don't get much cinnamon.
Ooh.
But it's really tasty.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Yeah. I think the first time I've had a caramel chocolate that I actually really like.
Yeah, that's really good. We'll have to see if our local candy shop bring this box down and see if they can't get some of these in.
They have curly whirlies.
I don't know what that is.
Anyways, I want to try this. The dill and sour cream golden chips. These chips are kind of a big deal. No, really. Chips Zolotisti golden chips aren't just one of the most sought after snacks in Ukraine, they're also one of the most unique. Unlike ordinary sliced potato chips, golden chips are made from mashed potatoes and dried and cut to create delicate paper-thin sheets. Over the past 15 years, these flaky yums have become a household staple, beloved for their crispy texture and authentic local flavors. The golden chips we've selected for you are loaded with cool sour cream and fresh dill, a flavor combo found in one of Ukraine's most famous dishes. Oh no. Krip Kartoplaya Z Vershkami.
Nailed it.
Young potatoes with sour cream and dill is what that translates to. Getting to try a Ukrainian classic and a unique potato chip all in one snack. As we said, a big dill.
A big dill pickle. Oh shit. They look like actual crisps too. So they come in this little box, and you pull them out, and they look like crisps. That's pretty neat. Little paper thing.
I also broke mine too.
Whoa.
Wow.
That is a very weird texture, but I really like the flavor.
It's a very mild flavor.
It's like it reminds me of a Pringle in cracker form. That's kind of what that's the best I could describe this. What's the meteorological observation post?
I like it. Not much flavor to it though. I don't taste a lot of the sour cream or dill.
I get a hint of dill. Not much sour cream, but I like them.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. It's a big step up from that awful onion debacle. Huh?
Hmm?
What'd you say? Ooh. Alright. Now we're getting into the weird stuff. Wafers with cheese curd and chocolate flavored filling.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I am excited to try this. Slasty curd waffles.
Yeah. Waffles.
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 That's what I'm going to call them from now on. It's all they're going to be. Curd waffles might not elicit any oohs and ahs from, well, anybody. But keep an open mind. Cheese curd is Ukraine's most popular type of cheese, devoured plain or incorporated in
You got this.
I was doing so well up until this. Incorporated into traditional dishes like serenity, curd pancakes. Curd pancakes? You'll have to try that. And nalasinki, curd crepes. In fact, sorry, I looked down and Link was staring at me.
In fact,
curd is such an important cheese product that the Ukrainian word for it, syr, literally translates to cheese. But making this local favorite is no walk in the park. First, a mixture of milk and buttermilk must be baked, then placed in a warm room for 24 hours. The mixture is then heated on a stove and placed back in the room for another 24 hours. It's then heated once more before being placed in cheesecloth and hung for 8 to 10 hours. The result? A soft, delicate cheese that looks like a cross between feta and cream cheese with a mild, nutty taste that complements both sweet and savory dishes. That was a hell of a sentence. So don't let their name scare you. With a flaky texture and rich chocolate taste, these wafers are seriously delicious. It just sounds like a mumble rapper said it. Sir. Right there. Chocolate and cheese curd wafers. It's like a wafer on steroids. My God. Ooh. I'm not a fan of the smell. The smell throws me off.
no. No.
Oh, I don't know. I actually like that.
I don't.
It doesn't even have that much flavor to it.
I can taste that like curdiness. Doesn't sit well.
I like it. It's better than that goddamn onion thing.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Moving on up. This is gonna be a quick video.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
Russian creme brulee is because we haven't had like any laugh attacks.
There hasn't been any really funny moments yet. This is gonna be a boring episode for all our zero. No, we got one fan, really.
For all our zero.
For all our zero. I was gonna say zero fans, but there is one guy who constantly comments on our videos on Facebook to like keep them coming. So.
Oh really?
Yeah. Shout out to Tim.
Sup, Tim?
I won't throw out the last name. That's rude. Online.
Sup, Tim? Tim? His last name's Tim.
Timmy Tim.
Timmy Tim. Timmy Tim.
Yeah, that's why I said Timmy Tim.
Timmy Timmy
It's
Tim.
a modified Futurama reference.
Russian creme brulee chocolate. This.
Creme brulee, just as milk chocolate though.
Creme Steve Brule. The United States and Ukraine have one very major thing in common. They both elected famous businessmen as president.
I'm
Sorry, Ukraine. Ukraine's current president, Petro Poroshenko, is also the owner of its largest candy company, Roshan.
So, hang on. Willy Wonka runs Ukraine?
Pretty much.
I want to live in Ukraine.
The name was taken from his last name, Poroshenko. Okay. Nicknamed the Chocolate King, Petro started the company in 1966 after buying several failing candy factories from the bank. Today, his candy empire has become the 24th largest in the world, with more than 1.5 billion in annual sales. In September 2017, President Poroshenko and President Trump met for the first time to discuss the United States' support of Ukraine. While we don't know their full conversation, they probably didn't talk about the chocolate bears. Oh. So instead, we will. This milk chocolate bar, inspired by the famous French dessert, is filled with a gooey caramel cream filling and has been enjoyed by Ukrainians for over a decade. Sit back, enjoy it, and try not to think too much about politics and cats that stand on your shoulder.
There's gonna be a bunch of cat butt in the video because he's just pointing
Cat
his
butt.
butt right at the camera.
Cat butt.
Alright. Mine's like bent, but it doesn't feel broken. It's weird. You see that? I mean, it's totally, definitely broken. It just doesn't feel broken.
The chocolate might be broken, but the
Yeah.
filling might be keeping it together.
Yeah, caramel definitely leaked on this. Holy crap. It's all over the place. Oh my god. This is a disaster of an opening. Look at this. Yeah. It's just all over the place. Yours wasn't like that, was it?
No.
It's just...
It didn't break till I opened it.
So what's in the middle here? What's it supposed to be?
Cream cheese and caramel. But it's
Let's try to get it all up. Yeah. It's the messiest eat yet. It's all in my beard now. I can feel it.
just
Well, that's different.
I don't think it's anything special.
It's
not bad.
Special. I just said different. I mean, that caramel. You can definitely taste not just caramel. I don't like how messy it is.
Not a big fan.
Man, you're just. That's all I got. It's a very sticky situation. God, that's so lame. Why did I say that?
What are you doing to us? You're ruining this.
I'm gonna,
You ruined everything.
I'm gonna jump off a cliff. Alright. Down to.
This episode just got real dark.
Why? I didn't say I was gonna kill myself, I just can jump off a cliff. Maybe I've got a bungee cord or a parachute or some shit like that. Alright, we're gonna try a Menky Banky. Assorted fruit caramels with fruit fillings.
Wait.
What flavored fruits do you have?
Strawberry and grape.
Is that great?
I assume.
It looks like a blueberry.
Oh, yeah, it's blueberry.
I got They know me. I got orange.
Strawberry and
If
blueberry.
anybody has actually watched these videos, you know orange is my favorite flavor. Minky Binky. See the little cartoon monkey on this Yum's wrapper?
Yep.
That's the Minky Binky. Monkey. That's the Minky Binky monkey. I didn't finish the sentence. Why a monkey? For starters, this soft, milky sweet was introduced in Ukraine in the year 2016, which was the year of the monkey in the Chinese zodiac calendar. But this quirky character also represents the product itself. A fun tropical twist on milky caramels, it quickly became one of Ukraine's most popular sweets. The Minky Binky was also the first milk caramel to incorporate real fruit juices. As it turns out, this monkey business was a complete success. Oh God, excuse me. Not only was Minky Binky the top-selling candy in Ukraine in 2016, but 3 years later, it still remains a hit amongst locals. We have a feeling you'll go bananas for it too, because I guess you can't have a banana pun if you're talking about monkeys. That actually worked better than I expected. Are you trying blueberry?
Yeah.
I want to try orange.
So it's a caramel chew with.
Yeah. It's like exactly what I would picture with like, if these were a living being, and you had to look at its guts on the inside, this is exactly what I would picture. It's exactly it. It's
Really?
Yeah.
This is what you would picture their guts to look like?
No, just their
Ever
insides.
seen intestines before?
Maybe not their guts, but their insides. Okay, I really like that.
This is really good.
Whoever thought of putting fruit juices inside caramel like that is a goddamn genius. That is really good.
Mm.
I like that a lot. I think this is a first, but the little candy that comes in the bag for the first time is my favorite one in the box. That is really good.
Same.
Like, that is really good.
Really like that blueberry.
Yo,
Yo.
Ukraine, Universal Yums, get together and send me like an entire crate full of that stuff.
It's like a Pop-Tart.
Oh my god, that's so good. Alright, there's only one snack left.
One left. Ooh, I think it's a gummy.
Sure is.
Roshan Ladybird. 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 Assorted fruit gummies with juice fillings.
It's the first King of the Hill reference we've had.
And so.
Good job, Ukraine.
Lucky you! Today you get to try Ukraine's Lucky Ladybird candy, enjoyed across the country on birthdays and special occasions. What makes it lucky? According to a Christian legend, Europe was once flooded with swarms of aphids, small insects that caused plants to wilt.
Oh, that's rude.
That caused incredible destruction to fields upon fields of crops. When the
Picket-stricken farmers.
when the panic-stricken farmers prayed to Virgin Mary for help, strange red-spotted bugs began appearing, gobbling up the pesky aphids and saving the crops. The grateful farmers named the bugs Our Lady's beetles, which eventually changed to the name ladybugs. Interesting. And since then, ladybugs have been a sign of luck and success throughout Europe. Beneath this candy's bright spotted wrapper is a delightfully chewy texture and sweet and tangy flavors like pear, raspberry, grapefruit, apple, and strawberry.
Oh, dear.
Getting a chance to try this candy is a lucky thing indeed. Ladybird.
Ladybird.
So it's a surprise what flavor you get then, huh?
Yep. Mine looks peachish, but it looks green on the inside?
I think mine's orange. Can't really.
Well, it's the same color as mine,
Oh.
but your inside's yellow. You're never going to be able to see this, but
Oh,
my
yeah.
inside's green.
My inside's
It's a lime green. So I wonder if it's apple?
Might be apple. And
Or
mine.
pear. Could be pear. I don't know what it is, but it's good. This one's yellow on the inside.
That's lemon.
I hope so. Because
No,
lemon is
this-
my second favorite
yeah.
flavor. Well, that's good.
Not bad.
What? It's funny. Once again, I think the two smaller ones are my two favorites. Those are really good.
Put that. That's third for me.
Ukraine has perfected the small candy snacks. Meteorological observation posted box has mysteriously vanished. It's gone. You get to watch mine vanish. Alright. We got some superstition do's and superstition don'ts from Ukraine. Meteorological observation post is going to read the do's. I will read the don't. We'll read one at a time. You
Okay.
go first.
Do let a cat in. It's believed that every Ukrainian.
Hey, don't leave our people hanging, man.
Do let a cat in. It's believed that every Ukrainian home has a very protective and very temperamental house spirit called a domovoi. Before entering a new house, it's traditional to send in a cat to greet the spirit, as they are the only beings that can communicate directly with domovois.
Shugist. Don't whistle indoors. Locals are super serious about this one. Hum or sing all you want, but whistling indoors is strongly believed to bring financial problems to all members of the household. Best to avoid it at all costs. We'll pay the price.
That makes so much sense now.
No.
Do sit down. Before long trips, family members sit together in perfect silence for several minutes. Locals believe that doing so tricks evil spirits into thinking nothing important is happening, so they get bored and leave, ensuring the trip is safe and successful.
What kind of ghosts are these where they get tricked by a family sitting down? This is some pretty bad ghosts.
Aw, damn, I'm bored. Let's hunt
Look at these
someone else.
fools just sitting around the table. How bored do you think they get when families are sitting down for dinners? God, these people are doing this thing again? Don't carry an empty container. Buckets, boxes, bags, if they're empty, leave them at home. Seeing someone with an empty container in Ukraine is said to cause bad luck throughout the day, so toting one around risks doing that to others.
Do take out the trash. There's no place for the forgetful in Ukraine. If you don't throw away your garbage before sunset, evil spirits will enter your home and linger all night. Why not take it out in the dark? Superstition says if you do, you'll be surrounded by bad rumors.
So remember, you can sit down, but don't sit at the corner of a table. Hoping to find love this year? Steer clear of those pesky table corners. In Ukraine, sitting at the corner of a table means you'll be single for a very long time. Specifically 7 years, according to locals.
Do break dishes. So, you're invited to a dinner party and accidentally drop a porcelain plate on the floor. Oh no, in Ukraine... Oh no, in Ukraine, there'd be no need for an apology. Broken dishes are thought to have accumulated more bad energy than they could bear and are thus considered good luck. But remember to take them out before sunset.
Don't put your clothes on inside out. Ukrainians have to be extra careful getting dressed in the morning. Why? If you believe the superstition, wearing your clothes inside out means you're going to be beaten up. Sure, it sounds silly, but it can't hurt to double check before leaving, right? Man.
Now I'm just picturing someone with like a Cockney accent for whatever reason in Ukraine seeing someone with their clothes inside. Oi! You with your clothes inside out! I'm gonna beat you up! I can't do a good Cockney accent, but that's really bad
That was
Cockney
horrendous.
accent. It was.
Alright.
Let's take a good... We do a good one.
We didn't prepare ourselves for pens. Or did we? Alright. Meteorological observation post.
My favorite? Minky's Binky.
Binky's Binky. Funny enough, that was my favorite too.
Specifically the
Binky,
blueberry one, because that's the one I had.
I'm gonna create a theme song for it.
What was your second best?
I almost said mermaid one. The ladybug. Couldn't think of
The mermaid
the
one.
mermaid bug.
Mine was the Ajika flavored potato fry thing.
Those were my two least favorite. My worst was the onion sticks. They're gross. I'm sure I find the right picture here.
I didn't like the curd waffles.
Waffles.
One of my least favorite. What was the weirdest?
For me, it was the golden chips potato things. There was just a very odd texture that I'd never experienced before. You know, like a crackered Pringle.
Curd waffles were my weirdest. Cheese curd and chocolate is pretty weird.
You could hardly taste the cheese curds. Alright, so, with that being said,
Excuse me?
for being poor, what did we miss out on this month? Because somebody's not loyal anymore.
Ham and mustard puffs.
That sounds interesting, actually.
Creamy deluxe milk toffee.
That sounds good. Kraft to be the richest, creamiest, gooeyest toffee in the world.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
Oh man, how are we gonna miss out on this next one?
Choco pizza. Milk and dark chocolate slices with 8 unique toppings. It's a culinary masterpiece.
That would have been awesome. You kidding me?
Great, yeah.
Alright, clues to next month's box. Golden rocks, gorgeous gardens, and a very holy wall. Rocky deserts, salty seas, this country has it all. We didn't even mention all the yums that you can eat. Popping chocolate, pomegranate, and a special nutty sweet. Okay, well, I don't exactly. Is it a very holy wall?
I think it's Israel.
And it's got palm trees on the thing. I wonder if that matters. Palm trees.
Pretty sure it's Israel. Like I said, if that's the case, I'd like to try some.
I want some of that chocolate pizza, man. That sounds delicious.
Order some.
Guess that's it for Ukraine. I actually really like this box. It was different and unique, I think. The national flower of Ukraine is the sunflower, whose oils are used heavily in Ukrainian cooking.